Day Sleeper Majesties by Anna Sleeper. Bats don't mind not being asked to tea, or not being appointed as national security advisors. Bats don't back down and aren't known for obtaining industry secrets. There are no early bats, and so for bats there are no early worms, and gratefully therefore no bat baths or bat houses, a removal of polite human confinements. Birds and bats aren't comrades. Bats don't speak fluent crow and regard pigeons as streetwalkers. Bats don't clean cobwebs and aren't known to be living dolls. Bats don't have blood brothers or sisters for that matter, and no kissing cousins, but are equipped with a memory for passwords and bailout strategies. I met a bat in a cave in Paris and again in Madagascar. It was the same bat. And he and I hung out upside down in many caves and spoke of a bat revolution slated for spring. Battalions of mouse bats, ball bats, blind bats, and rat bats, independently of each other, planning a dark-winged flight. Not for the sake of combat, but a return to the idea of champion, distinguished veterans, neither villains nor heroes. Bats aren't strangers and appear in many mirrors. Bats are dangling ambassadors, beautiful acrobats, and resent words like dingbat as anything but a compliment. Bats heal themselves in terrains and live among their own fossils. For the bat, there are no battered wives or battlefields, just entities engaged in practice. Their day dark sepulchre draped in blue-black velvet wing curtains, a part of the company they keep, until they emerge from dreams lifelike and unbroken. There is an epiphany known as BAT, a budget of expansion, of immigration reform, a plan to be free from a pantry of mystery. I too delve into the dark and listen with repose. Their reflection without intent and ambition underlines the need to survive as other, as border, not as exclusionary and untrusted. I am part bat. As I miss tea, fly tonight, and retire at dawn. Okay, this is a new piece I put on Facebook regrettably, but I have not yet read it. A Whole Sermon by Anna Sleeper. Hunger for land beating against its wings about them anymore. To go out into the acres for first light, weak and unfed. The earth completely arising, can't resist, growls over them and all the things that are lost. Breaks them up, their possessions, innocence, its swelling roots or guns against their heads for what they have stolen. The willow tree, under it a pilgrim crippled on purpose, stunned and uncomfortable, a refusal to turn left, shift, read the almanac. To go that far into shade lately fallen, move away from the whole world and meet the road. Someday the praying will stop. And the heat in the head someday will bury itself. So far, death is an examination and the cause of a certificate sign. Break out the trees, uncarpet the earth, down at the ground, trunks grow heavy and shift their weight. Leap into the air and break free all night, and another wall will fall.
See you.
I brought a poem from college because I've always kind of been in love with it. For no good reason, but that's why we fall in love, isn't it? If I had, the title is Thanksgiving. If I had a job, no one but my family would know. There is nothing to tell in advertising, nothing an image could describe, a happy face above the latest value in tires, a baby with a smile, trucking down the interstate in the middle of a tire. It's all a label or an idea for something that may kill a simple manifesto or achieve whatever it is I need, you need, or somebody's grandmother. Maybe a spin good yarn. Nothing for me to say today. I love you across all 50 states. You are not like my father. You hold my hand when others are around, when I'm uncertain about the global economy or the stability of the market for crystal golf balls. You just like to write nonsense as if it's important to anyone who reads the Post. Silly shit like you don't have to run like a horse to hurt like one. To me, it is when I sit here and stare at your long nose and bad sentences because I have nothing to do and care about nothing just in this moment or the next. I have no murderous desire when you say my bullet missed a deer today. I will try again tomorrow.